Well, there, we got all tall and stuff. I feel like if this really happened to somebody, he'd probably spend like a few months totally uncoordinated, tripping over everything, probably dropping his sword on his foot, slicing his hands up, probably end up impaled on his own weapons. At least we can use our metal shield finally. Oh look, there's a ninja here. How'd you get into this room? Now, if anything, there's been a breast reduction, guys. Kind of sad. When evil rules all, an awakening voice from the sacred realm will call those destined to be sages who dwell in the 5 temples. One in a deep forest, one on a high mountain, one under a vast lake that no one speaks of, one in the house of the dead, and one inside a goddess of the sand. Fire, wind, water, heart, and death, I guess, by my powers combined. Uh-oh, Nightbot got you, Grotham. Sheik of the Shiikas. Shikis. Shikis. I don't know. How do you actually pronounce Shiika? Shika. I don't know. If you believe the legend, you have no choice. Nightbot is the final boss, for sure. We should rename him to Sans or something. The sage is a girl, I'm sure you know. You know all the girls of this land. So you see, spoiler alert, if you know who Sheik is, she knows all about girlfriend number 1. Unfortunately, equipped as you are, you have no chance. But if you believe what I'm saying, you should probably go back to Kakariko Village anyway. Get out of here. Alright, now the most annoying thing I remember is that she won't let you put the sword back. So you can't become a kid until after you do Forest Temple, which is super annoying. And she won't teach you the song of whatever it's called to teleport here until after you do the Forest Temple. So we're gonna go do the Forest Temple pretty quick. Also, look at us. 30 FPS, adult Link. We got super cool attacks and stuff. I guess we better go get our hook shot though, hey? Anyone remember where the hook shot is? I think I know. I think we have to go to Kakariko Village first before we go back to the Lost Woods. Shh, Grotham! Some people might not know who Sheik is. Unfortunately, Smash Brothers pretty much spoiled that for everybody. Oh yeah, so I guess we also have our Poe quest now. Okay. We'll save catching Poes for after we have a horse, which won't take very long, but... Well, Link is still an elf boy. He's always been a fairy boy. So now he's just a full-grown fairy boy. Alright. Now, I'm pretty sure we move faster across the field now, because we walk. We've got nice long legs. So that's something. Look, this tree doesn't even seem so big anymore compared to us. There we go. Making money now. Is Link not really into Zelda? I don't know. I mean, he's got lots of girlfriends to choose from. So we can find some of the Hyrule Town villagers here. It's fine. Throw some grass at them. I believe their well has dried up. We don't want to go down there right now. It's a terrible idea. We should talk to some people, though. The windmill, blah, 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 blah. It's very important. They finally built this house. So we could go play more archery games once we get a bow. Just magic containers everywhere now. I'm just gonna spend a minute talking to some random people. This is like pretty much the only town in Adult World that actually has people to talk to, so we'll say hello at least. Hey, get out of my house, basically. Just like when you were 7 years ago when you came in. Same thing, basically. Yeah, we can learn the Song of Storms, and we're gonna go do the Dompe stuff, because you pretty much have to. Only the Great Impa has kept the peace. Speaking of the Great Impa, she hasn't come back yet. I wonder what happened. Blah, blah, blah. I missed it all. The constant battle between wanting to show off some of the stories and dialogue and also not wanting to because they're so slow. Alright, let's do the windmill first, and then the graveyard, and then we'll look around the rest of town. Because this is my other favorite song. Also, before we talk to this guy, it'll be easier to do this right now. Okay, hold on, guys. We're doing some super big tricks here. I messed it up. I think, do you have to jump on the spinning part or the center part to get up there? Wow. This was so much easier when I was, like, not an adult. Okay. We're lined up. This is gonna work. Nope. Don't worry, guys. I got this. I know it's possible. There we go. So we're sequence breaking again. We're dirty sequence breakers. Alright. I did it. Now, unfortunately, I don't believe sequence breaking this way makes any difference. But it sure would be cool if you could just hop back here. You know, get rid of this stupid, this little block and pick up your hookshot right away. Wouldn't that be awesome? But it's a one-way door, sadly. I tried. Anyway, I suppose efficiently you should probably just go do Dompe's stuff first and end up here, but... Grrr! I'll never forget what happened on that day. 7 years ago, some little kid played a song that made me really mad. What? You've got an ocarina? What the heck? There's only one other kid that I've ever seen with an ocarina in all my life. And that mean kid played a weird song and messed up the windmill. So I'll teach it to you. This is some good time travel shenanigans here. Who actually knew this song? Where did this song come from? He says that 7 years ago, Kid Link played the song here. And that's where this guy learned it. But then, Adult Link learns it here. From this guy. We got ourselves, whatchamacallit, what do you call it? Anyway, let's just go for some spin. Now, if I stay here for very long, you'll all get motion sickness, so maybe we should get off. It goes around and around, yeah. Alright. All of chat's mind is blown. There we go. Perfect. It's a paradox song. That's the word I was looking for. Alright. So, because I spent all my money on beans, we get to see our first grown-up bean. Congratulations. Now we should pull some tombs before we go to the big tomb. Oh, this is actually the one. Well, let's just do it, I guess. Young man, blah, blah, blah. Let's go for a run. So how many times do I get burned by fire, guys? If you guess correctly, you get a blue Ankylo point. Well, there's one. Tried for a two. I feel like I went the wrong way. I think, can't you avoid this room? There's a couple shortcuts you can take, if I remember correctly. Yeah, like, don't follow him left. Go this way. I remember that much. Good job here. Alright, we had lots of time. As a reward, I'm going to give you my treasure! It's the hook shot! Congratulations, you can progress your game. I made it look so easy. Well, I've got a lot of practice when I was younger, clearly. And that was the easy race. We have to do it again to get more hearts. Anyway, the hookshot's pretty cool. I like the hookshot. It'll make spider collection a little bit easier, and I don't know, it's a pretty good weapon. Alright, so what we really want to do is... Oh, we're gonna have to go all the way around loop-de-loop. I did a little trick there. So if you get stuck in that door, it teleports you back to the beginning. If you just walk forward, you go back to the, whatchamacallit, the windmill. So we could have gone to the windmill, but instead I wanted to do the race again, so I came back to the graveyard. Wonder what's up there. Want to go up top. Oh yeah, you know what? Remember, guys? I told you that I would eventually come back here to light those two torches. I don't know if this is going to do anything, but we can light them both now, so... Because of our magic. We could have done this as a kid, technically. But let's see what happens when you light the torches. And now you know. You get a bomb. Great. So what would you have gotten if you hadn't unlocked bombs yet? Trying to remember if there's any more graves that are worth pulling. Maybe this one. Oh, right. I came here earlier. This is where we got our free Hylian shield. At the time, we didn't have bombs, so we couldn't get what I assume is a spider. And is in fact actually just fairies. Well, you know. Take your pink fairies and get out of here. Alright. But just think about how thorough I am at exploring. That's what you gotta focus on. Hey, it's a ghost. Just throw a bomb at it. I hate fighting ghosts. Okay, there wasn't really anything exceptionally fancy in the graveyard, but we do need to rematch Donkey. So this time, I think we have to get it done in 90 seconds, which is harder to do when you're on fire. Wow, how did I... Bad angle there. Oops. I might not make this one. Feel like I've kind of had a bad start. I forget if it's 120 or 130 you have to make it in. It's probably 130. Which is going to be close. I think I was like 1 second too slow. Yeah, 1 second too slow. Oh no! I didn't land inside you. I'm gonna have to redo it. Darn. I'm gonna get that heart though, don't you worry. Don't you worry. The trick is, as they say, don't get hit. Alright, for real this time. Okay, much better start so far. That fire was in a really jerk spot. I think his fires are sort of random, right? Like they're not always in the same spot, so. But we're making better time this time anyway, so I think we'll be okay. Yeah, like I did considerably better that time around. Even though I still got burned once. Is it like 120 you have to do for heart? I thought for sure you got a heart out of this for doing... Oh well, I'm gonna give up on it for now. I thought that's all you had to do. Less than 130. I might have to look that one up. But I was pretty sure he gave you a heart, didn't he? Well, we'll see. Let's go talk to some people. Oh, look who it is. Malin, doing alright. Oh, sorry to make you worry. It's drunken Mario again, you guys remember. Fired from the ranch. Wait, didn't he own the ranch? To be honest, though, the new ranch owner is probably a much harder worker than this guy. So it's probably for the best that he got fired. Oh, it's the guy that buys stuff. Cool. I was wondering where he was. So we can sell that guy bugs forever, basically. The trick is to use the super hook shot. I don't even remember using the super hook shot. I just remember running fast, but I'll take your word for it. Nothing we need. Just kind of interesting. Hey, look, we can sneak to the back of the village now. Maybe that's how you're supposed to get all the chickens. Maybe you're supposed to do it like this, instead of having to do that weird jump. Because you can just barely fly over the fence to get back here, but there is a way to walk if you come as an adult. Now, I think up top we need the power bracelet to pick up a heavy rock, right? We can spy on these two lovebirds, though. They've been spinning for 7 years. Yeah, interrupting their love. Alright, so one day we'll pick that up and find maybe a grotto. Take that. Fence. Now, was there anything in the back of this room? Oh, it's the other potion shop. Right, this is for the worst side quest. That's right, I remember. We'll be back. Can I? Alright, well, it pretty much covers Kakariko Village as an adult, I think. We could try to climb Death Mountain, but I guess there's no reason not to do Death Mountain other than I want to start learning songs. And you're supposed to do the forest temple first, really. Checking out the shops. Okay. There is a spider on this tower at night, right? 99% sure we can get maybe the last spider in Kakariko here. It's not. Maybe it's as a kid. Did I? Maybe I missed that one when I was a kid. I don't know. I'm pretty sure there was, or there can be, a spider on this this ladder. It might have been Kid Link, though. Just thinking of where the last couple spiders could be. Oh yeah, Death Mountain's looking pretty cool. Please shut up. Look at that cool Death Mountain. So awesome. Well, I like the Bigoron sword. I'm not a fan of timed fetch quests, where you've got, you know, so many seconds to get around the entire world, basically. I am a huge fan of the actual Bigoron blade itself. Alright, well, we got what we needed. I suppose we might as well just go. Let's go pick up our horse. Assuming we can get our horse, let's go get our horse. I'm assuming it's still faster to back hop. But soon we won't have to do any back hopping at all. Although I forget, like, a lot of things as Adult Link are blocked off by, like, you need to do the Forest Temple to unlock an awful lot of Adult Link's world. There we go. Also, let me just make sure I remember this. I don't remember the horse song at all. I know they're playing it in the background literally right now. Up, left, right. Okay, we'll be good. So isn't Malin working here or something? It's terribly sad. Girlfriend number 2, I guess? There she is. There's our second girlfriend. Hey, Mike. Everything is ruined! Monsters are everywhere! Well, he was probably pretty lazy and didn't do his job. But apparently Mr. Ingo treats the horses badly to make her work harder, so I guess that makes him the real bad guy. I guess. I mean, he did put his cool face on the fences. And that's pretty awesome. There are some people in Kakariko Village spreading rumors that I cheated. But don't be ridiculous. That guy was weak and lazy. This guy is hardworking. Until he became a ranch owner. Now he just makes his slave girl the hard worker, I guess. Alright, let's ride one of his fine horses for 10 rupees. But I don't want his horse. I want my own horse. You can ride one of his terrible horses. But you will lose. Alright. Hey, good horse. Clearly the best of horses. Now, the real question is, can Blue still remember how to ride a horse in Ocarina of Time? I feel like I'll probably be fine. I don't think we're going to have too much trouble with this race. Got that feeling that we'll be fine. Alright. I guess, wait, do I have to talk to him while I'm on the horse? I think that's what I forgot to do. I was too busy riding around in circles. He cheated me out of 20 rupees. He is a cheater. He's stealing all my money. What are you doing over there, silly horse? You're getting better. How about a little race? There we go. That is true. I got the rupees back out of his fences. That's fair. Alright. You are correct. Don't you, you little cheater. He cut me off. Alright, we'll get him. Alright. Inside track. Go, go, go. Come on. Don't. he's a jerk. He just keeps cutting me off. I can't win. Every time I try to get past him, he just pushed in there. Cheater. Okay. Maybe I don't remember how to win very well, to be honest. Oh, we're gonna lose all our money. I got that big, giant yellow rupee. I'm gonna lose it all. There we go. I knew the trick was just to get in front of him at the beginning. You got no chance there, old man. We're out of here. Yeah, that's way better. Don't worry, Dauber, you didn't miss anything too important. We're just an adult now. Alright, we're doing good. Humiliation! If we win again, we get the horse. Don't... Sheesh, sometimes he just... It's like... He just... forces you out of the way. Like what I'm doing to him right now. Well, what goes around comes around. I learned his tricks and have mastered them. No. Alright, we should be fine. What's with that horse? How did you tame the wild horse? I learned one song 7 years ago. Alright. Ha ha ha! As I promised, I'll give you the horse. However, I'll never let you leave this ranch. I have a feeling that's illegal. Prepare to be kicked in the back. Yeah! Epona, I had this all set up for a really awesome, epic, back up, charge forward, kill this guy moment, and you really let me down, horse. Alright, round 2. Please do your thing. Pretty sure you were going at full speed. It's cool, let's just go do a lap. We'll whip her for her bad behavior. I mean, it says you're giving her carrots, but it looks like you're just whipping her for this part. Alright, my bad. Don't read chat while you're riding a horse, everybody. Alright, here we go. Full speed. There we go. And we have a horse. One of your favorite parts is when you jump over the Gerudo Bridge? We could go do that. Actually, no, we need the hammer to get into there, I guess, technically. Can't do that yet. But we can sure get around the field faster now. No more back hopping for me. Although 9 times out of 10 you get stuck on an invisible route. Alright, you did a good job, horse. You can stay here. I'm off to meet my girlfriend number 1. Feels like you should probably just hop right off this bridge if you wanted now as an adult. Anyway, let's check out the town. Surely the Kokiri villagers are doing fine, right? Apparently the plants have grown. They've been doing well, lots of fertilizer. The shrubs have moved in. They're probably doing good business. Yeah, they've increased their aquatic animals. I'm so glad I bought this seed. Here's my old house. look at all the places you can go. Totally worth it. But while we're here, we might as well switch it to night so we can get some spiders. So where do we find spiders as adults? So I already got the one that was behind this house. I forget if you can still sneak in here as an adult. Yeah, you're too big. Only children can go get a Kokiri sword. Oh, didn't these friggin' plants are vicious. I seem to remember that there's a side quest that puts a cow in your house. You guys remember how you get the cow in your house? Like, there's no cow right now, but it's something that I'm pretty sure that we've done. Maybe you do the horse race as... It might be the horse race if we go back and do it again with the jumps and stuff. And if you win it, you get a cow in your house or something. It's one of those weird little details. Oh, look! I'd have to get this from the other side or something. There we go. That's the ticket. Alright. Look at this! We used to have to swim through this water. Now we're so big we can just walk right through it. I'm impressed at how fast they attack. Like, once you're in range, they like nearly stun lock you just with how fast. Like, I need a more efficient way to kill these things. Now that I'm nearly dead from plant attack. So I keep thinking that there is a spider around this tree, but you know, maybe I was wrong all along. I don't know. Aha! I'm now behind the tree. Still no spiders. Well, look. At least I accomplished one thing. I made it behind the tree. Well, I guess there was one of these stone things. So maybe, just maybe. Still no gold Skulltula sign on Kokiri Forest. So there's still one somewhere, whether it's Kid Link or Adult Link. There's got to be another one somewhere in this town. And I'm pretty sure I got all of the ones that were in the dungeon. Pretty sure. Wonder, there's probably nothing inside of the houses right now, you know, right? Oh look, there are villagers still alive. Hi, mister. You can buy arrows, but we don't have a bow. Maybe we'll find a fairy bow at some point. I actually totally forgot that you could actually talk to the Kokiri here. They're just hiding out in their houses. Waiting for someone to grab all their pots. You know, considering how impressed they were when young Link got a fairy, they should be pretty impressed that someone wearing Link's old clothes, actually adult has a fairy too, right? Seems like a notable... Ever met a boy named Blue? Meadow said the great Deku tree withered because of that boy! But only Saria knew. You know, he had a fairy just like yours! And a shirt just like yours! And like, face, and gloves, and boots. He looked a lot like you. Well, typically, I remember when I played this, I did not fully explore these houses very well. Good old Saria. Oh, you know, speaking of Saria... Remember that little trick they taught us about last live stream? You're supposed to be able to talk to her on your ocarina. No, not that one. That one. Anytime you want to, you can just talk to Saria. It's her song. You want to talk to Saria? Sure, why not? We're going to go visit her. Oh, yeah, hey. This is Saria. Thanks for calling. You know, it's been like 7 years since you called me. You coulda like sent a letter. Anyway, blah blah blah, I'm in the temple. I feel like that's about how that conversation would have gone. Why is that fairy following you? You're not one of us! Look, I'll split you with my master sword. I see, you didn't have any problems entering the forest, mister. Did the meanies out there bother you much? Before the great Deku tree died, you wouldn't see things like that around here. Since it's dangerous outside, don't go alone. Take this, it's dangerous to go alone. Alright. Stupid Deku shrubs. I guess you could get... I hadn't noticed that, actually. So this bean, by... Although it's kind of a slow trip, but I guess the 20 rupees comes back every single time you re-enter this area. So if you wanted to farm rupees, this is a very slow way to do it. Just 20 rupees every time you want to do a trip. 25 or whatever. Probably not the best deal, but... Just take Meadow to the forest temple? Yeah. I mean, last live stream we were talking about just taking him out to Hyrule Forest, or Hyrule Field, where we just let him... I don't know. I think if you took him to the Lost Woods, he would turn into a Skull Kid, actually. Well, the final bean costs 100 rupees, so 25 at a time isn't a great deal. Oh, look, it's a random... What, you want to fight me? You want to fight me, kid? You don't know who you're messing with. Honestly, he knows exactly what he's doing. These can teleport. But anyway. Hey there, dude. What's up? So this was one of the carpenter guys. He's transitioning into being a Skull Kid himself. Oh, I guess I never planted my bean here, hey? Oh, I almost landed on top of it. I feel like this is the kind of spot that might have a grotto as an adult, but I guess not. I thought wrong. There might have been... If I had my rumbling going on, I might be able to find some more of those secrets. Because, yeah, if you have a bean planted here, I do remember... Oh, come on, seriously? I do remember you can fly across the area, but... Anyway. Suppose there's any spiders around here? Just more evil Deku or Skull Kids, whatever you call them. I don't think we get anything for playing this game again, yeah. At least not with the hook shot, anyway. Oh, look who it is! Everyone's favorite little pain in the neck. Turns out he didn't turn into a Skull Kid. Who are you? Even though you wear Kokirish clothing, you can't fool me. I promised Aria I would never let anyone through. But what if I play the music from the forest? That melody! Oh, Saria plays that song all the time. Do you know her? That song. Oh, she must have taught you it. Okay, I trust you. I still feel like we could have just football kicked him and just walked right past. Like, seriously, how could this guy stop us? It's like just some 5-year-old kid. You're not allowed through this tree trunk. Could have just booted him right out of the way. You missed the fight with Meadow if you just showed up. Did I plant this seed? Yeah. So maybe no hearts in here, but we got another gold Skulltula. Perhaps not the most interesting bean area. Guess you can't fall down as an adult. We'll have to come back as a kid to get the other masks. There we go. And this should be it. Here we go. Yeah, sometimes the leg boss hits us. That's fair, too. Oh, right. This area is far more interesting. So, running through this area as a kid was pretty easy, but as an adult, it's a little bit more dangerous, for sure. Although I would love to just show you, rather than have Navi explain it for a minute. Thank you, Navi. You're so helpful. Now, isn't there a grotto in this area? Yep. The wolves are down here. I found them, guys. You just needed all the bombs. I wonder if you could have just done this as a kid, to be honest. 50 rupees. Nothing super amazing, but we're almost up to 500. Alright. There we go. That was the forest grotto that I kept forgetting about. But yeah, so the trouble with this area is there's these giant guards. And they're kind of mean. Maybe I should show you what they can do. Well, there we go. We got speared. How did he see me? He turned around! But we only really have to do this once, so... Once we have done this... Wait a second. I had an idea. So you know how Navi was turning green there? Is there a scarecrow spot? No? Yeah. So we have our scarecrow song. Let me just check this out. No, I thought that might have been a scarecrow spot up there. No. Because that usually when Navi flies away like that, it's a scarecrow spot, but maybe you're not allowed. It would just skip this entire little puzzle, I guess. What? Nice try, Ghost Guard. What is going on with this guy? Something wrong with his hitbox. Hey, look, a Skulltula up there. Oh, this one's kind of more difficult because you gotta get into that little... You gotta either shoot him or get into that little side path pretty quick. Punk. I went straight through his head. I guess you have to hit him in the body, but... It might be a bug with the widescreen fix. It might just be because hitboxes are a little different. Anyway, let's pick this up. Seriously, Link? Alright. And we could go get some more fairies if we needed them. Let me, just before we go to the forest temple, I'm gonna check one more thing. So what the heck is this? Are we gonna do the fire temple today? Hopefully. We're gonna do the forest, and then the fire, and then maybe the water. I mean, I made it rain. Did I need to stand right? Nope. This is one of those weird spots where I feel like there's got to be something you can do, but I don't know. Bombs it is. No bombs. Oh, that just talks to her again, of course. Huh, well, I'm kind of running out of ideas for the weird green fairy spot. Maybe it'll come to me later. Or someone in chat will tell me finally. Oh, right, this guy. He's kind of cool. Teaches you how to, serpentine pattern. I think you can just kill him with an arrow if you have the bow, right? What happens when you bomb the clock stones? Oh, well that might be something to show off later. That might be fun. Uh-oh, there's a ninja. Maybe I'll go back and I'll blow up the stone near it anyway. We'll see what happens. The flow of time is always cruel. Its speed seems different for each person, but no one can change it. A thing that doesn't change with time is a memory of younger days. In order to come back here again, play the Minuet of Focus. This is what we want, though, is the ability to teleport around. Because even Kid Link can teleport. I really like the teleporting songs. They're kind of a bit more complicated than the starter songs. They're all kind of just, I don't know, I just kind of like them. Oh look, there's a stone to blow up right there in the corner. You've learned the Minuet of the Forest. Smoke bomb. But yeah, all 6 of the adult transportation songs are pretty awesome. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. And take off. I hope you guys didn't want that stone, because it's gone. Alright, that's all they do. It's just an Easter egg. Now, before we start the Forest Temple, I'm going to need a short little break just for a minute. But I will get up here first. We'll switch this music over and we'll have a little break here for a second. Alright, welcome to the Forest Temple, everybody.